Have you ever wondered why ignoring a woman can actually make her more interested in you? It's not magic, it's psychology. Human behavior is deeply rooted in psychological principles, and one of the most intriguing aspects of relationships is how attraction and attention work. Dark psychology, a term often associated with persuasion and influence, includes various techniques that subtly shape emotions and decisions. When applied to relationships, these techniques can have a profound impact on attraction dynamics. One of the most powerful yet controversial strategies is the concept of ignoring or withdrawing attention. The principle of scarcity suggests that when something becomes less available, its perceived value increases. This applies to human interactions as well. When attention is withheld, it becomes more desirable. The push-pull technique, another psychological strategy, creates emotional highs and lows, keeping a person emotionally invested. When someone receives attention inconsistently, their brain experiences a heightened state of anticipation, triggering the release of dopamine, the same neurotransmitter responsible for pleasure and reward. This intermittent reinforcement, commonly observed in gambling and addictive behaviors, can make interactions more exciting and stimulating. Ignoring a woman, when done strategically, can evoke a range of emotions, from curiosity and intrigue to frustration and a heightened sense of challenge. If someone who was once attentive suddenly becomes distant, it naturally provokes questions about their motives and feelings, compelling the other person to seek validation or re-establish a connection. This element of mystery can significantly enhance attraction, as unpredictability keeps the mind engaged. A real-life example of this concept can be seen in dating scenarios where a person deliberately reduces the frequency of their texts or calls, leading the other person to think about them more often and put in more effort to maintain communication. When a woman experiences an unpredictable pattern of attention and withdrawal, her emotional investment increases, making her more drawn to the person who is creating this dynamic. However, it's important to recognize the fine line between influence and manipulation. While these psychological principles can be effective in fostering attraction, they must be used ethically and with good intentions. Relationships should be built on mutual respect, honesty, and emotional well-being rather than mind games or manipulation. Overusing these tactics can lead to negative consequences, such as damaging trust or creating unnecessary emotional turmoil. The key is to strike a balance, giving just enough attention to maintain interest while maintaining an element of independence and confidence. One effective way to apply these strategies responsibly is through social interactions, both in person and online. In a social setting, for instance, briefly stepping away from a conversation or engaging with others can create a sense of curiosity and make one appear more desirable. Nonverbal cues, such as confident body language, eye contact, and subtle smiles, can also convey interest without making oneself overly available. In digital communication, techniques like delayed responses, engaging social media presence without direct interaction, and posting intriguing content can keep the other person engaged without appearing desperate for attention. Timing and balance are crucial in these approaches, as too much distance can make someone seem disinterested, while excessive attention can make them appear needy. The push-pull technique, when used correctly, keeps the emotional engagement high while maintaining a sense of challenge. For example, after an engaging and warm conversation, taking a step back and reducing availability can create an emotional gap that the other person subconsciously wants to fill. This interplay of attention and withdrawal fosters a deeper emotional connection over time. Ethical considerations are essential when employing dark psychology techniques. Manipulating emotions purely for personal gain without considering the well-being of the other person can lead to harmful consequences, including emotional distress and broken trust. Healthy relationships thrive on genuine connections, communication, and mutual respect. While psychological principles can be used to enhance attraction, they should never replace authenticity and emotional integrity. By understanding the impact of attention dynamics, individuals can navigate relationships more effectively, creating meaningful connections while maintaining self-respect and emotional boundaries. The power of ignoring, when used wisely and ethically, can enhance attraction, deepen connections, and create a dynamic that fosters lasting interest, but it should always be employed with care and consideration for the feelings of others.